Hi there, this is Kishia Saffold with Short Stuff Photography and Kitty Care Learning Center, coming to you live today from Short Stuff Photography Studio in downtown Dothan, Alabama. What up? What up? Get my Martin on. What up? What up? What up? Nah. So this is our new venture. I'm so excited to be coming to you guys. I'm going to be doing videos every Wednesday and Sundays. I say every, hopefully, prayerfully, I stay on task and do this every week. Twice a week I plan on uploading videos. So how did I get started in photography? That's the question I'm asked all the time. Probably the biggest question I get asked is, how do you get started in business? And so that's the story I want to talk to you about today. I own 2 child care centers in Dothan and Enterprise, Alabama. In my area, I'm the largest privately owned child care center, and I also own a photography studio. I do have a master's in business, and I have a bachelor's in communications in radio, television, and it's really quite funny how all of that comes together and into business. You know, at the time, I was a young kid with all these great big hopes and dreams and aspirations, and then life happened, right? I got pregnant with my daughter my senior year of college. She was 2 months old when I graduated from college. And it was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm somebody's mom now, and she need to eat. The way these babies come into the world, they wanna eat. You know, they come in hungry. So I didn't know what I was going to do. So my first love is television news. So in my former lifetime, I was a news producer. And so I worked in TV news, and TV news has one of the worst starting salaries of all professions. I worked every shift possible. I worked days, I worked nights, I worked Saturdays, I worked holidays. And here's the thing about that. As a single mom, there's not a lot of places that were open the hours I needed. The places that I needed were usually in bad neighborhoods. The places that were the hours that I needed, let me say that, were usually in bad neighborhoods, and I felt like I had to sacrifice quality. And I just didn't understand why my daughter deserved less than because her mom worked after 6 p.m. So as luck would have it, one night I'm getting off work, and I was in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I got mugged, and my then 2-year-old was by my side. And at that moment, I realized that I was putting her life in danger. All of her stability was gone. All her security was gone. Because at that time, it wasn't about finding the best daycare center. It was really about finding the lesser of the evils. So I moved back to Alabama, where my mother had already started a child care center. And you know, when I was in college, I worked in the center when she first got started. I came in and worked on summers and holidays and intersessions. And so in 2000, I started working in the center with my mom full time while in school working on my master's. I messed around and fell in love with the kids, fell in love with what I did, and then I had such a different perspective from everyone else working in childcare. I was a single mom. I knew what was needed. I know what I needed and what I wanted. And so I came to my mom with a plan on based off of my good and bad experiences in childcare, and she invested in me, and we started this center here in Dothan. That was in 2002, and the rest, as they say, is history. So how did I get started in photography? That's the question I'm asked all the time. So just like everybody else, photography was such a hobby. Photography is such a passion. I've always enjoyed it. I've always been the camera girl. I was 11 years old when I got my first camera, a little 110. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I was 16 for my 16th birthday. I got a 35 millimeter. You know, I lived in California at the time, and so, you know, I did the photography class, and y'all don't know nothing about taking pictures out of a tuna can and doing, you know, double images and stuff back then. It was a lot of fun. So in the child care centers, you know, we do pictures twice a year. And I felt like the people coming in, the big franchise companies that were coming in, I felt like they were taking advantage of my family. I had people from the church come in and take pictures, and just ultimately concluded that people were coming in my business, benefiting from my business. And at the time, my daughter was in middle school and she was doing summer camps, and I was just looking to kind of make a couple extra dollars to supplement those camps. And then, you know, one thing leads to another. People know you take pictures, and you get asked to do different pictures, and so that's how I got started. Senior year, when my daughter was graduating high school, it was like, oh my gosh, college costs like a lot of money. It was like a lot, like, oh my gosh, she needs to live, we need to live, and we got to pay for school. I need another stream of income. So that's when the photography studio was born, and it is absolutely amazing at where we are today from just a few years ago. Les Brown, one of the most phenomenal motivational speakers in this country, says you don't have to be great to be started, but you do have to get started to be great. And that's what I say to you that's watching right now. You don't have to be the best at it right now. You just gotta do it. Just do it. Just do it. You can do it. I am here to motivate and inspire you. Hey, will you do me a favor? Are you following me on Instagram at Short Stuff Photo and on Facebook, Short Stuff Photography? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. It's okay. I want to hear from you. I really do. Thanks for watching, y'all. We'll do this again Wednesday.